It's a frustrating loss. Those are the lumps we're talking about. It's home games that we need to win. Giving up 35 points in the fourth quarter. Give them credit for hitting shots. I mean, they're 8 for 9 from three, but those threes down the stretch, we messed up coverages. We didn't all the things that we work on, we get better. For some reason tonight, we didn't have that in us to do down the stretch of that game. So that one hurts going into the holidays, but that's life in the NBA. So they out rebounded us. We had more turnovers than them. We didn't really deserve to win tonight's game anyways, and then they caught fire. So we'll learn and we'll move on.
Luke, early in the game, what sense did you start to get that things weren't looking like you wanted, and how did you try to change that as the game went on?
I thought we were fine early in the game. I mean, we weren't playing great, but I thought our starters did a nice job. I thought Zoo had done a nice job. I thought there was moments that selfishness crept into what we were doing. But, we finished the game, I think, with 27 assists. Guys were trying to make the extra pass, which we're always on them about. And, we just, we didn't do enough to take control of the game, that was for sure. But I thought as the game continued to go and you feel the pace and the flow of the game, we'd kind of start to put something together. And we did not get it done.
Luke, after what Zubats has given you in these two spot starts, where does he fit in when you guys are back at full strength up front?
We'll figure that out when we get there. I mean, we don't, we don't know when JaVale will be back. We don't know when Tyson's back gets better. So he's definitely done a great job for us, and I think he's earned the trust of his teammates and coaching staff. So it's nice to have that going for us right now with all the injuries and illnesses we have.
Look, no matter who the player it is shooting them, how tough is it to overcome a guard in your lineup going 0 for 7 from 3 and still win that game?
I mean, it makes it more challenging. But we've done it, this season before. Zoe's had off shooting nights, but he does so many other things on the court that, we find a way to win, or someone else steps up and then he'll make a big play down the stretch. I thought tonight, for some reason, he let the fact he was missing shots affect his overall energy in the second half. And he's too good of a player and he's too important to us to let that happen. People are always going to have off shooting nights. Find other work, find other things to help your team win. And normally he's really good with that. But we can still win if he's not making shots.
How much of a factor was it having to change rotations and things with whenever Zoo had to go out and you guys were playing small? Would that make it tougher for guys to adapt?
It hurt. I wouldn't say tougher to adapt, but we had to manipulate lineups when even if a group was going good, where I like to let that play out. We felt like we had to get certain guys out so that we could get them a quick rest to get them back in the game again. So it hurt the flow, the momentum we had a couple times throughout the game, but. At the end of the day, we lost because we stopped playing defense. I mean, they scored 35, and we went under on Conley on a 3, and we switched out to Conley, and we weren't up at the level of the 3. So it's things that we know better and we can control that caused us to lose that game.
When you talk about Zubats earning your trust, is that based on what he did in these last two games, or had he started to get that?
No, he has started to get that by the way he's been working and practicing. We always talk about how limited it is, but as a coaching staff, you're always in there, whether it's an off day, get what you need day, or starters go get treatment, let's play some 3-on-3. and he's in there every day, and he's lifting weights, and he's doing conditioning, and he's winning shooting drills with the other bigs, playing 2-on-2. So he started to do that in his, prior to this was just kind of a nice reward, and where you're happy for somebody that continues to work and then has some success when they get an opportunity.
Tuesday's game obviously is a marquee matchup for the league for a lot of reasons, but do you think that your guys should be going into that game looking at it as a test of how close you guys are to the Warriors in the West? And what do you think this team needs to do to be able to contend or to compete with them come May?
It goes back to everything we preach about. We have to get more consistent on defense, communication, multiple efforts, rebounding the basketball, finishing possessions off. Offensively, we have to continue to put pressure on the rim and then be willing to make extra passes. And when we do those things, we're a really good team. And we just have to keep doing it more and more and more until it's just who we are. And I never like to put too much importance on one game as far as it shows you, how close or how far you are. I mean, they're a team that can hit 33s in a night. It doesn't mean they're that much better than you. Or we could go up there and win, and that doesn't mean that, now they need to close that gap to us. It'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun playing on Christmas. It's going to be a wild environment up there. But as far as the measuring of where we're at, I don't like to do that for a one-game thing.
Luke, over here, you touched on it just a minute ago, but you've experienced big games in that building at Oracle Arena. As a coach, you've seen LeBron James playing big games in that building as an assistant. What's that kind of mix like? What's the energy like when he's there and, everybody's kind of watching?
Well, they're always got good energy up there. They love their sports. They love their Warriors up there. But I think anywhere you go when you're talking about a superstar like LeBron, there's always going to be extra energy. And then you throw on top of it that it's the first time Lakers and Warriors are battling since LeBron's joined us in at least a regular season. And now it's Christmas. It's national. This is a big time game for anyone that loves the NBA. So I think all those things make an already loud environment that much louder.
You kind of chuckle when you saw it, after the league, I know what you guys are doing here.
Oh, what, the schedule came out? Yeah. Well, I assumed it would either be the home opener or it would be the Christmas game. So I was not surprised. I always prefer to be home on Christmas, but that's the way it is.
Would it be feasible at all for JaVale to be able to play in that game? I mean, I know he's been cleared, but he hasn't played in so long, and you guys aren't going to be really doing a full practice.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to play or not. Honestly, that's going to be up to him, but and how he's feeling. But I won't rule it out for sure.